some, and then some. He had skin like marble, cheekbones you could grate cheese on, and intense blue eyes that pierced my soul. He was immaculately dressed, and you could tell through his clothes that he was ripped.
Your name is Magnus, right? Your references seem, excellent. Yes, very good.
He's hired.
What? The interview isn't over. It's not even started.
Excellent references, right? That's all I need to know. You're hired, Magnet.
His name is Magnus.
I know. I'm not stupid. So you can start tomorrow, yes?
I certainly can, Miss Marion.
Oh my God, that voice. I was melting like butter on warm toast. Welcome to our home.
After I've run a background check and consulted with Miss Marion's parents, Magnus will be in touch.
As Magnus nodded and turned to leave, Jake suddenly grabbed an apple from the table and shot it straight at him. Seconds before it was about to hit the back of his head, Magnus turned around and caught it with one hand. What was that?
Just checking his reflexes. Not bad.
Magnus smirked and tossed the apple to Jake before leaving, and I sat down in a daze.
You are unbelievable.
What? You were dying for me to hire one of your candidates, and I just did.
The only reason you hired him is because he's devastatingly handsome.
I always had a feeling you were gay and hiding it.
Marion, I don't have a good feeling about this guy. Something's off.
Yes, his good looks are off the charts. If you're having a problem, just do your background check, dude.
Oh, I'll definitely be doing that.
Have fun. By the way, your fly's been open the whole time.
What? No, it's not.
But I made you look. Jake's background check didn't reveal anything suspicious, so my parents were happy to have Magnus on board and had him settled into a room close to mine the next day. And I was ecstatic. I just had to work on acting cool around him and not make my giant crush super obvious. And when I walked into college with Magnus by my side, I could see how everyone was flipping out. Even my philosophy teacher was so distracted by his presence, she dropped water on her desk, sat on her glasses, and tripped over a wire.
Girl, you're so lucky your life is in danger. I'm so jealous right now. I know. You're gonna make a move on him, right?
No! That is so inappropriate. The thought of overstepping boundaries with an employee would never even cross my mind. How do I look in this red dress?
It's not my job to have an opinion about your clothes, Miss Marion.
Okay, then. Oh gosh, the zip seems to be stuck. I'm not kidding. It's really not moving. How about a damsel in distress? As Magnus came closer and I felt his hand on my back, my heart started racing.
I'll call a store employee.
Why don't you order something too?
I don't eat or drink on the job.
But you're on the job all the time. By the way, does it bother your girlfriend that your work involves taking care of a pretty girl?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm glad because I have a knack for setting up people. No one specific in mind for you right now, but I could look into it. So, what kind of girls do you like?
The non-existent kind. The car's here, ma'am. Let's go.
Hi. I was just wondering if you'd do me a huge favor. See, I've been working on this horror novel for a few years now, and I'd love to get your opinion. I think it's great, actually. Okay, I don't want to oversell it, but I really like the first 10 chapters. No, wait, 5. The first 5 chapters are good. Okay, fine. The first 3 pages. All right. I love the title, and maybe the rest of it is all bad. It's years of work, and I'm terrified it's not good, and I just need someone to read it and tell me... So, did you start reading my book?
Yes, I actually finished it last night.
Wow, that was fast. What did you think of it?
It's not my job to have an opinion about anything except your safety, Miss Marion.
Ugh, this beautiful demigod was made of stone, and he couldn't be less interested in me. Later that night, I was sleeping deeply when I woke up to the smell of smoke. I ran towards my door, but I opened it to find huge flames sweeping across the hall. I screamed for help, but no one was around. I had no choice left but to jump out of my window. The flames were roaring in. I had to jump now.
Marion, no! Wake up!
My eyes flew open, and I found myself on the window ledge with Magnus pulling me back in. Magnus, there was a fire! Just now, it was everywhere!
Hey, slow down. You were having a nightmare. You're fine.
Oh my God.
I got you.
Magnus, back in. Magnus, there was a fire!
Marion, no! Wake up!
My eyes flew open, and I found myself on the window ledge with Magnus pulling me back in. Magnus, there was a fire! Just now, it was everywhere!
Hey, slow down. You were having a nightmare. You're fine.
Oh my god.
I got you.
Magnus held me close, and I felt my heartbeat slowly coming back to normal.
It wasn't mentioned in your file that you're a sleepwalker and a potential danger to yourself.
I sometimes sleepwalked as a kid, but I haven't in years. How did you even know?
I heard you cry out for help.
Across the hall? In your room?
Yeah, you can be quite loud for such a tiny person.
Well, I'm pretty sure my door was locked.
I just kicked it open.
Wow, I guess you're a good guy to have around for emergencies.
That's why you hired me, right? I'm just really glad I got here in time.
Magnus gently stroked my cheek and looked deep into my eyes, and I felt like I was drowning in his. My heart was beating hard as I leaned in, but he suddenly drew away.
You should try to get some sleep now. Good night, Miss Marion.
And then he just left. As I went to the door to close it, I noticed the metal doorknob was completely crushed. What kind of superhuman strength had Magnus used to open my door? I thought I'd question him in the morning, but I woke up to find the doorknob completely fine. Jeez, maybe Jake was right and my overactive imagination was playing tricks on my mind. But I was sure I wasn't imagining that something between me and Magnus had changed. He was as serious as ever, but every now and then I caught him looking at me quite intensely. And a few nights later, when my parents were hosting their annual Christmas party, I stepped out of my room, and the way his gaze lingered on me for a few extra seconds made my toes tingle. How do I look, Magnus? Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot. It's not your job to have an opinion. Never mind.
You look stunning. Let's go. Your parents are waiting.
I was still feeling giddy over the compliment when I went downstairs and spotted Jake among the guests in the most hideous reindeer sweater. Are you trying to embarrass your parents, man? I know your mom's too cool to make you that ugly thing, so I guess your girlfriend gave it to you?
No, I found a kidnapped 6-year-old this week, and her mom gave it to me as a thank you present.
Oh, wow! Congratulations! And it's sweet that you're wearing it. I guess not all heroes wear capes and underwear over their clothes, huh?
No, some of us just wear itchy sweaters. You look amazing, by the way.
Okay, I'm waiting for an insult to follow.
I seem to be out of them right now. Care to dance?
As Jake pulled me close by the waist, my tummy did a funny little flip.
So, how are things going with Matthew?
It's Magnus, and yeah, he's great. Very professional. You know, last night I was sleepwalking and nearly jumped out of my window.
What?
But Magnus was by my side instantly. He's really good at his job.
Magnus was in your room? You know you shouldn't trust him completely. He's a stranger.
He was there to save me, and I'm supposed to trust my bodyguard with my life, no?
Yeah, but he's still very new. And there's something about this guy that makes me uneasy. I'm still looking into his background.
Jake, are you jealous of him?
What, me? Jealous? Of him? Why would I be jealous?
Maybe because he's devastatingly handsome and he's your ex-girlfriend's bodyguard.
I'm very secure about the way I look, and this isn't about me being hung up on us. We were terrible together, remember?
Yeah, the worst. We argued all the time.
Over the stupidest things. Do you remember we once had a fight because you kept insisting Batman's car is called Batman-mobile?
It is called Batman-mobile.
No, it's just Batmobile.
I'd love to be wrong about this.
Congratulations, you are! See this?
Okay, fine. You're right about one lame thing.
Can I have that in writing?
We both laughed. It wasn't all bad, right? I mean, when we were together.
No, I can recall some pretty good moments.
Jake pulled me in even closer, and our faces were inches apart when suddenly the music stopped and he abruptly pulled away. Oh my god, was any guy gonna kiss me? And why was I attracted to both Jake and Magnus? And why were they both giving me such mixed signals? And it only got more confusing from there. Jake started making excuses to show up all the time. At home, even at college, and I could sense Magnus wasn't really loving it.
Hey, so I was just at the farmer's market and I saw this sweet old lady selling peaches. And I hate peaches, but I remembered you love them, so I got them for you.
Suddenly, Magnus leapt forward, grabbed the box from him, and threw it in the trash.
What the heck?
Do you know that Miss Marion is only allergic to one thing in the world, and that's peaches?
It's true.
Oh, I knew there was some connection between you and Peaches. I just forgot what.
Maybe you should read her file properly.
Maybe you should just mind your business, dude.
This is literally my business, sir.
Guys, calm down. No one ate peaches, no one nearly died. It's all good.
I am calm. It's not like I was gonna fight Magnus over this.
Good, because you wouldn't be any match match for me.
Are you kidding me right now? I'm a trained police detective.
So you sit at your desk all day studying cases and eating donuts. It shows.
Oh, is that so? Well, then I challenge you to a match at my boxing club tonight.
If Miss Marion is willing to come, I'll be there.
What the heck was happening? Okay, this was too entertaining not to find out. I'm in.
Ow, ow, ow.
Why did you challenge Magnus to a fight, dummy?
Because he gets under my skin.
Well, it was stupid, 'cause he's ripped, and you're not as ripped, but you still look good.
What's his workout routine anyway?
I don't know. I've never seen him work out. Maybe he's just naturally blessed.
Maybe you should just leave.
I really had no idea when Magnus did anything. But late one night, as I was writing at my desk, I looked out the window to see Magnus walking across the backyard, and I decided to follow him. And I found him in a school football field, lifting a massive boulder for weight training like it was nothing. What on freaking earth? And then he started running laps around the field at a speed that made my head spin. He was going so fast, he was becoming a blur. I let out a gasp, and suddenly, he stopped. He looked here and there for a few seconds and then quickly left. My heart was pounding as my thoughts raced. I ran back home to confront him, and when I knocked on his door, he opened it sleepily.
Is everything okay, Miss Marion?
No, everything is not okay. Don't even act like you were sleeping right now. I saw you.
What are you talking about?
I saw you on the football field, lifting a giant rock and running at supersonic speed.
Have you been sleepwalking again? This is very dangerous.
Don't change the subject. It was you, Magnus, and I want to know who you really are. Are you even human?
Are you giving me a compliment or interrogating me? Look, I've been asleep for hours, and I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't me. It's your overactive imagination.
I hate it when people say that. I know what I saw, and I think you have superpowers.
Well, I'll admit, I do have one superpower. I can read minds.
Suddenly, Magnus was leaning in really close. Can you?
Yeah, you're thinking that I look exceptionally good right now, and you know it's inappropriate, but you're wondering what it would be like if I kissed you.
You've never been more wrong about anything in your life.
Okay, so which one is it then? Do I have superpowers or not?
I guess not. I walked off to my room, feeling like I was losing my mind. It was definitely Magnus I'd seen in the field. A theory was forming in my head, and I needed to find out more to confirm it. I had midterm exams the following week, so I mostly kept to my room, avoided Magnus as much as possible, and didn't entertain Jake either. But on the weekend, there was a big college party at a dance club, and I was determined to go.
Your father isn't too enthusiastic about this. He's been cracking down on more criminal gangs lately, and he'd like you to stay out of the public eye as much as possible.
Well, can't you tell him that I'm going because I deserve some fun? And you'll protect me. That's why I have you around, right? The dance club was completely buzzing, and I was having a great time,